everyone, hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a video here today to demonstrate what it's like to do a cold start. This is a little bit of a different of a cold start video. It's not your typical cold start, just go out in the cold, crank her over, see what happens. I wanted to do a comparison between a vehicle that sits for about a month in sub-freezing temperatures, temperatures in the teens to the 20s, maybe getting up to the 30s, and then overnight again back down into the teens, the low 20s. A vehicle that sits for a month and how that starts compared to a vehicle that is run daily and one that is started every day, and that runs. Now, obviously, you probably understand that a vehicle that is run every day is going to probably start easier. But that's what I want to show you this video, what it's like for an old carbureted Jeep like this. I don't drive it a whole lot. It's not a primary vehicle, obviously. It's just a fun vehicle, a vehicle for us to tinker around with in the weekends and just go to town every now and then and take off-roading with a group of friends I have. But anyway, I just wanted to do this quick video. Hope you enjoy it. Again, of what it's like for a vehicle that gets run on a daily basis, how that starts versus sitting for 3 to 4 weeks. Hope you enjoy this video. Let's get right to it. Morning, Stormy Cat. And good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful, I guess it's not quite winter yet. Another beautiful day here in south central Pennsylvania. Today it's going to go up into the low 30s. Overnight it was in the 20s. And Jeep's been sitting here for, I would say, 3 weeks, maybe. You can see she's getting a little dusty sitting in here. But anyway, had her on the, excuse me, sir. Had her on the battery charger here, or I should say battery maintainer. I keep it on the battery maintainer here. This is what I use. Just a little guy here just to keep the battery boosted up all winter long. I think it's good for the battery for it to be sitting on a trickle charge all winter. Going to pull it out today. It's a beautiful day here, and I'm going to pull her out, do a cold start for you here, and take her down the road to get some fuel. So anyway, set the camera up here, and like I said, it's been sitting for about 3 weeks with nothing, no start, no nothing. Again, it's about 30 degrees right now. It was in the low 20s overnight, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so now that you've seen how it starts when it's been sitting for 3 to 4 weeks in the cold, not being run every day, what I'm trying to get at is these vehicles are meant to run every day. I mean, they're meant to be driven. They're good. It's good for them to be driven. It's not really good to let them sit. Well, it's not really. I mean, I let it sit more than I should over the winter months if the roads are salty or it's just brutal cold. I'm not going to take it out and drive it, and that's okay. But obviously, it's a vehicle. It's meant to be driven. It's designed to be driven. So what I'm going to try to show you is the temperatures are about the same. They were the same overnight last night in the low 20s, like 20 degrees, maybe 19 degrees, and it's in the low 30s, maybe 31 degrees right now while I'm filming this. But the difference between the previous cold start that has been sitting for 3 to 4 weeks is this has been sitting about 24 hours from the last start and run. I ran it yesterday for about 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm going to try to show you is how much easier the Jeep will start when it's run regularly. Again, this hasn't been started in 24 hours versus 3 weeks. So let's see how it starts. That was 2 pumps of fuel on the throttle and 0 choke. So let's give it a little choke. and a little bit of fuel, give it a shot. There we go. Look how much easier that started. So there you go. Hope that shows you this little fun video that a vehicle that is run regularly on a daily basis, this is probably quite obvious to you, will start and run a lot better than one that sits for weeks and weeks on end. So again, cold start at the beginning of this video was the vehicle sitting for almost a month without being started or run in sub-freezing temperatures. This cold start was the vehicle sitting for 24 hours, give or take, from the previous startup in sub-freezing 20 degree, 30 degree temperatures. Hardly any choke, just a little bit of throttle, give it maybe 2 or 3 pumps of fuel for this carbureted F-head motor. So there you have it. Good for you to run your vehicle on a daily basis as much as you can. Maybe not daily, I won't run this on a daily basis, but basically don't be afraid to drive them Jeeps. Get out there, start your vehicles up, and drive them. And when you do run them like this, get them up to operating temperature, because this here will actually condensate, like your dipstick tube will get a little frothy, because it needs to warm up and burn all that condensation off. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit that like button, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.